Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, once again, thank you so very, very much for joining us here at casterofnicaragua.com. Today's announcement is for you, the world, with the hopes and enlightenment that you would lend us your ear today, because this announcement and this demonstration that we're going to be presenting is of the utmost importance to when I say our, I mean all the inhabitants on this planet benefit. And basically, this issue of climate change is real, and we are here to demonstrate. Obviously, there are many more videos on our website, casterofnicaragua.com, that will demonstrate and explain in more detail what we're going to be showing you today, and explain and show in more detail the wonderful work we are doing right here in Central America with what's left of our rainforests. So please, lend us your ears. The sun is setting. It's going on nightfall. We are here, one of our families, one of close to 1,000 families, all whom participate in the cultivation of green, clean, carbon-free, renewable energy. Please lend us your ears, because what we are going to be presenting today, we believe, is the only solution and the only action that will bring immediate effect to the reduction of precious woods and the destruction of our rainforests when it comes to the use for burning as fossil fuel in the preparation and cooking of food. Now, we all know that we all have to eat. Now, here we are, the indigenous people of the world. Where I am in Central America, we have Nicaragua and Honduras. We work on the border of Honduras in a small area that's roughly 100 kilometers in length by no more than 40 kilometers in width. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is what's left of intact rainforest with at least 50% vegetation. The problem with this is when we pass the loss of 50% or more, becomes critical, and we pass the point of no return. We lose control, and basically we lose our rainforests, hence we lose our rain clouds, hence we lose our food, because these people, the indigenous people of this planet, are the ones who contribute probably the most with regard to the production of food worldwide. In many first world countries, you have machines, mechanisms, and typical terrain, flat, where you produce a large amount of your food. But where you lack, you look to the third world. That's where we come in. And not to mention, we're talking about over 80 countries that basically contribute to the world's sustenance. And without the contribution of these 80 countries or more, we all will starve. That is a fact. That is a fact. That is what is being presented to us right here in our time epocha. So, ladies and gentlemen, please continue and lend me your ears. I'm going to be explaining and showing you and doing a little bit of mathematics to demonstrate the effect that this issue, the destruction of rainforests and precious wood for the burning of fuel, fossil fuel, to feed basically the majority of people in Africa, South and Central America, Asia, etc. Not to mention also the islands in the tropics. Haiti, for one example, has lost 98% of its forests. So we here at Costa Nicaragua focus on reforestation. And more than that, we focus on the creation and production of renewable energy source, whether it be diesel, eco-diesel, biodiesel, or eco-gasoline, biomethanol, or A1 jet fuel. Non-toxic combustibles that we can use without any modifications to our current modes of transport, motorbikes, cars, trucks, lorries, and all types of aviation vehicles. So please, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what we are proposing to the world today, something we've been working on for basically 8 years. It's taken us 8 years to implement and show the world, because when we started this project, nobody would lend us their ears. They thought it was too far-fetched, an impossible dream to attain. Well, we're here to just show you for ourselves exactly what we have achieved together, working together. And now it is time to take it to you, the world, with the hopes of implementing our project with up to 80 countries worldwide. And if you follow us through on our demonstration today, you will fully understand how basic our proposition is. So firstly, we propose to substitute fossil fuel for renewable fuel. Firstly, to understand the consumption, we need to give you a little bit of mathematics. A precious tree, such as a saber tree, or such as a laurel tree, or Nansiti tree, or Sapote tree, can take between 50 to 100 years to grow to full maturity. One of these trees that we're talking about are basically the largest trees that grow in the central and southern tropical jungle. The trunk of one of these trees averages about 16 to 20 tons. So let's go back to daily consumption. We have here in our project close to 1,000 families, and waiting in line to join our project right here, Base Camp Zero, are roughly 100,000 other families. But unfortunately, we need your help to address these families, and that's why we've made this video, in the hopes of your support. So firstly, we have families like this family who own land and cultivate your food, your corn, your maize, your lactose, dairy, your eggs, basically everything, including vegetables. Our people farm for you, the world, the market. Now, we have to feed our families. We also have to eat before we go to work. To produce your food, we need energy. So we have to wake up, make breakfast, eat, get lunch ready, take it with us to eat in the fields while we pick for you, the world, your food. And then we come home in the evening and we have to make dinner. It's now evening time, dinner time, so we have to show you before the light goes exactly how we do it. So every family needs to burn wood to cook their food, because unfortunately we can't eat raw, crude beans or corn. We'll break our teeth. So we are here to demonstrate that every family consumes roughly 100 to 150 kilos per day of wood. Here we have a family that's chopping wood. Now, this is what goes on every day, ladies and gentlemen, worldwide. Okay, so each family consumes roughly 220 to 330 pounds of wood per day. And when you equate it to a tree that's over 50 years old,